After every 20 pulls of the hacksaw, they had to stop and carefully listen for any nearby movement. If the guards discovered them, the entire escape plan would fall apart, and it could cost them their lives. But the metal fence in front of them wasn't something that could be cut through in a short time. He and his companion could only take turns, switching back and forth without rest. After half an hour of teamwork, they finally sawed through the fence. They couldn't wait to slip through the window and entered a space that looked like a basement. They searched for a way out, but found nothing. All the exits were sealed shut with heavy iron gates. So, the man had no choice but to restore the fence first. At that moment, he noticed a pile of discarded window frames. An idea struck him. The top of one of the bolts could be sawed down to make a key. But just as he began sawing, they heard footsteps from the guards above. They quickly ducked into hiding. It turned out 2 guards had sneaked into the basement to smoke while on duty. They would never have expected that 2 inmates were maneuvering just around the corner. But before they could breathe easy, the guards came back but thankfully didn't find anything. Hearing their laughter, the men didn't dare delay. Jack immediately took out the saw and resumed work. After another 30 minutes of tense cutting, the bolt was finally severed. He bent it slightly and walked to the iron door, inserting it smoothly into the lock. With a soft click, the lock opened with ease. They then lit the kerosene lamp they had brought and stepped into the dark, damp basement without hesitation. Though the light was dim and hazy, it was enough to illuminate the path to freedom. To their surprise, all the doors in this area used identical locks. With the master key in hand, they quickly and smoothly reached their destination, a heavy iron gate leading to the city's sewer system. But they didn't expect that this gate was secured with a spring-loaded lock, and their master key instantly became useless. However, Jack quickly thought of a solution. He first gently lifted the iron gate, then used the key to prop up the lower end of the hinge. Next, he pulled out his saw and cut the top hinge into 2 pieces. Using the same method, he cut through the lower hinge as well. After that, he removed the key and pulled out the broken nails inside. Just like that, the iron gate was easily taken down. Seeing freedom within reach, they didn't rush out. Instead, they snapped a matchstick in half, wedged it into the hinge gap, and hammered it in, then used the master key to perfectly disguise the tampered hinge. Once everything was in place, Jack slipped inside and reattached the gate. In this way, they not only dismantled the iron door successfully, but also cleverly concealed all traces. Even if guards came by later, they would hardly notice anything unusual. The 2 men excitedly entered the sewer tunnel, but unfortunately, it was sealed off with thick concrete. The concrete was too hard for regular tools to break, but the sidewalls were poorly built and could be scraped off with a bit of force. Jack said they only needed a few more days of digging, and he would bring tools down to officially begin the final escape.